Relationships, it's something we all have to make in our lifetime, and through these relationships it really determines who we are as people in life. It really shapes us. If you hang out with a group of idiots, turns out you're just gonna be an idiot. If you hang around a group of smart kids, you're most likely just gonna be somewhat smart. There are a lot of relationships that are beautiful, like the real friends that you can trust, that you can really have a good time with, spending time with the people you work with. But the most important one is with your family. Maquia, a individual from a special place called Lord Mystical Beings. Essentially, if you're in this race, you are immortal. You get to keep your youth. She lives with all these people, and the world that she's in is disconnected from the outside world, which is incredibly dangerous. Like any girl out there, she wants to get out, see the world, understand more. Typical woman, why can't you just be happy sitting there with your innocence? Just be happy with the nice, safe area that you got. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy it. When I was going to a place that's really dangerous, I'm just like, I can't wait to go home, bro. I don't want to do anything. I want to feel safe. Anime does its thing. A king from finds her place, wants to attack it to get the divine coochie and to really want to live forever when the next son is born or the next kid is born. She makes the escape, gets off the place. Well, at least she's got her freedom now, which she always wanted. She runs into a house that was full of bad guys where she was safe from them. Then there's just a baby crying. She felt bad for it, for being abandoned. So she's like, why not? Let's just adopt it. She called him Ariel. And that's when their journey began. Sometimes has passed. She's getting used to the outside world where she travels around, working through jobs, doing whatever she can to find a place to stay, trying to take care of her rebellious teenage son, where she's struggling to even pay the bills and put a roof over their head. He's been a typical teenage boy. She's just trying to be cool, trying to be full bravado, being a pain to deal with. And eventually they got into some argument, typical family stuff. She is a single mom. There's no good father in the home to look out for the kid. With her being busy all day, he's obviously not controlled. And when a young man is not controlled, he's gonna act out. He's gonna go crazy, be a menace to society, cause society and her some headache. He's gonna engage in reckless behavior. Eventually, he got so mad, he left the house, leaving her behind. I have made this mistake too. And thinking back on my relationship, once you get comfortable with a person, so like you know them long enough, you begin to speak in a way that can be very hurtful. And yes, words do hurt. In fact, if people were to speak nicely, speak with kindness and respect to each other, 50% of society's problems would be gone. Do not speak full bravado, guys. Speaking full bravado is the language for idiots. If everyone were to speak like that, I promise you, society will not work. People like to use bravado to dehumanize one another. Of course, you can joke about it with your friends, but people do it whenever, whatever. They don't respect anything, any environment, and it's really a kick to feel power over another person to make everyone laugh at them. A lot of people do it, especially dudes. And when you are having an argument with a family member, you tend to focus on that single moment. It can hurt, but we don't realize how important it is that individual has helped us throughout our lifetime. Just by waking up, cleaning the dishes, paying the bills, loving us very much. These little things don't seem that big of a deal, but it builds over time. We shouldn't take it for granted. Ariel made that mistake. He decided to just join the military, go fight in a war, when he could just apologize, move on, continue spending time with his mom. Young boys tend to not be empathetic, not care about other people's feelings, when in reality, they should, because those moments makes us who we are and betters us as people. The feeling of spending time with the people that you love, nothing can beat that. I promise you. Of course, he comes home, makes up with his mom eventually, now that he's a mature adult. If he would have just softened up earlier, he could have just spent more time with his mom. He wasted his lifespan jumping around, running around, doing this, that, fighting in a literal war, while he could have just sat at home when his mom comes home, getting the chance to understand more about each other. When I think back on myself, I made some dumb decisions. I said some stupid things, but I said so many stupid things. When I could have just spent that time with the people that I care about or have fun with the people that actually like me, not disconnect from them. Let's just enjoy each other's company for who we are. Let's just enjoy the science that we have. And that is some of the greatest moments. Ariel should have just compromised for his mom. Instead of just seeing, hey, through this whole empty universe, she chooses to be with you, for you. No money, no fame, none of that. When you were struggling, she chose you, not the shallow stuff. A lot of people, especially men, will never see that the value of life and how important it is. I just love chilling. I don't care much anymore. I'll compromise on whatever as long as the other party isn't some psycho. At the end, we're all just trying to have a great time. With her not aging and Ariel aging, he passed away while his mom checks in on him, walking out, crying, thinking about all the moments and times she has spent taking care of him, loving him, doing all that stuff. Life is meant to be lived, and there's so many unpredictable things that people, guys, don't realize it. When you walk around or when you drive, there's a chance you just going. Don't play sports. Sure, you can play to have fun, but don't play it like in a hardcore level. All that lifting, all that running is gonna destroy your body. Don't work too hard. Don't try to work so hard where you had to keep a name for yourself and doing all that stuff to become famous, keeping yourself up there. It's gonna ruin your mental and physical health. The only reason why it even has value is because society has put value on it. If nobody cared, then it wouldn't matter. Don't worry about hedonistic things, because those things are cool when you're younger. And even I see a lot of people around me do that. Luckily for me, through philosophy, I realized this much early on, and it humbled me. I don't care what other people think of me that much anymore. I'm just like, you know what, man? Whatever happens, happens. I've never done any hedonistic things. I probably will never do it. I'm just relaxed. I spend time with the people I care about. And these are the greatest things in life. If Ariel realized this sooner, he could have just said more things to his mom when he grew older, understand more about life. And there's something incredibly beautiful about that. When I talk with people, and who knows, they could have changed now. They don't realize this, but you don't need to travel to Japan or any place. You don't need no luxury item. You don't need to have an insane amount of money, fame, status to feel good as a person, to have self-esteem. You really don't need to take a picture of a place that you're going to for the Insta. I'm in the States. Everyone here has an ego, and there's not much family values here. I'm in the central place for hustle culture, the most shallowest thing that you could possibly imagine. I mean, if you make so much money, which majority of people don't, because if everyone did, everyone would be driving Ferraris. Majority of people just drive terrible vehicles, and that's okay. Humble yourself. Most people that I know who travel and do all these things usually leave their family members behind with their friends to go have fun. They try to find a cheap seat to go to that place using toilets that isn't theirs, which is already kind of disgusting. Getting made fun of in the side of the streets, have no plan, no way how they can even take care of themselves or their parents, with no family values. All they want is just fun, their own selfish desires, not cooking for the people that they love, not providing for them, doing the daily things that adds up to something amazing. Spending time with the people that you care about, the people that you can trust, getting a healthy relationship is the best. I'm glad that Ariel realized it through all of his mistakes, healing his relationship with his mom, and I hope wherever you guys are at in life, make sure to really value it. Don't waste your energy to be flashy, to be cool, to have all these sort of reckless behaviors. That's gonna shorten your lifespan or getting you into a lot of trouble. Really think about the long term, really think about the people around you. That way you can change society and yourself for the better. At the end of the day, we all just trying to relax, chill, come home to the people that we love.